Hello everybody, this is Cindy with Dare to be Artsy. Thanks for joining me guys today. Hope you guys had a great week. Last week we had a few issues of the video freezing, and as I'm watching the monitor, everything is a minute behind me, even when I'm talking into the monitor. So my sister Missy is with me today, so give her let her know if it's okay or if it's freezing. So hopefully we can make sure we're off to a good start today. So today we're going to do some stuff with our new collection. This is our this is the Space Odyssey Collection, and the papers in this collection we've got 3 papers. We have Space Bots, and this one is Cosmic Creatures, and this one is Monstronauts. Such fun papers. The backs, you're going to love the backs. They're a good small print, so it's going to be great for card makers and scrapbookers. So this collection also has stamps and dies that match. So we're just going to check. Missy?
Debbie wants to know if you got her email.
I will check, Debbie. I don't know that I will check. So Debbie wants to know about the email. I'll double check on that. And hi, Denise. I think we sent something out to you today or just the other day. So anyway, thanks for hopping on here. Again, I hope the video is okay today. So we're going to do a couple cards, and one of the things we're going to do is an accordion fun fold card. So if you want to make a template with me, start out with a piece of paper that is 11 inches by 5.5, and we're going to score it. So if you want to do this along with me, go ahead and get a scoreboard out and cut your first piece. Again, if you want, just use a scrap piece of paper for now, so you can just make a template and then you can hang on to this for later. So again, we're going to get the scoreboard out, but just initially 11 inches wide by 5.5 inches deep. Another piece of paper that we're going to cut for your template is 6 inches by 3 inches. So again, if you want to do this with me, or you can just write down the measurements and then come back and do it later. So anyway, all right, so let's get started. That one that I'm showing you, the accordion fold, we're going to do that second. That gives you enough time to get your scoreboard out and get your paper out if you want. The first one, you can just sit back and watch. And let's go ahead and turn the screen around. So, all right. So again, we're using our Cosmic Creatures stamp set, and it's got dies. And of course, when you, this isn't on the regular packaging, but these dies that match this stamp set are also going to match the Cosmic Creatures. Let me get it out here. So again, a lot of those stamped images are the same that are in the paper, and the dies are going to cut those as well. Won't cut everything, but it cuts quite a few out. So we're going to do a combination. We're going to do some images that are colored and some that are out of the paper. I just wanted to show you a couple of these samples. These are not the ones we're going to do today, but they are using this this collection as well. So this one is actually cut out of the paper. This one is stamped and colored in. And I'm going to show you this die here. This is our flower background die, but when you put the yellow behind it, I think it looks like stars. And then I think this is really cute on a slimline card for Valentine's Day. We have a lot of the double layered word dies, and this is one Kendra did. I think this is a really cute card. And a really simple birthday card, or just a Monster Hugs card. So I just wanted to show you those.
And
Cindy, the measurements for now, 11 inches by 5.5. And I'm going to go ahead and leave those here. We're going to do the other card first, but I'll leave it here in the picture so you guys can see it and cut those while I work on the other card. All right, so the other card, I've got lots of different pieces here. This card is just a simple A2 size card. So this is card number 2. This is card number 1. And standard A2 size card. We just took our rectangle dies that have a nice little stitch on them. And then we have circle dies that are inside outside, have an inside outside pierce to them. So when you cut the circle out, it leaves a nice little pierce around the edge, so it creates a cool frame. So we've cut that piece out and we're going to pop it up. So I went ahead and put some foam tape on the back. And we're going to position our star paper underneath here. So just to get it in the right position, I'm going to lay this down, and then just make a couple little tick marks where the circle is. So when I take that off, I know that I want those covered. So you can just get any kind of scrap paper, you know, so it doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as those little tick marks are covered. You also could do this if you wanted just to have the monsters behind the card like that, which I think is cute too. But we're going to, I want to do it a little bit different this time. So we're going to cover these adorable guys up and put them in the back. Again, watch your little marks here. Make sure they're covered up. And that should be good. Okay. So then we can go ahead and put this on. I love dimension. Okay, come on up there. Okay, let's get... This one is not going to come off. Here we go. Ah! There. All right. And I'm just going to center that on there. All right. Then we have all these fun little characters. So these are ones I've colored in. And we've got this little guy with a spaceship. And then here's a couple of our little fun creatures that we've got colored in. There's another one. So we're probably not going to use all of these. Lots of stars. We've got monster wishes. So I've put this on our little banner. And we're going to put that down here. Let's go ahead and pop that up right below there. I'm plugged in here and we've cleaned off our system, so I'm not sure how many of you are having freezing issues.
They do love your space creatures.
Oh, good. Okay, so there we go. All right, so some of these guys, I want them hiding or kind of peeking through the little window. So kind of popping out here, and maybe this one's popping out there. Okay, so we're going to pop that up here, and we're going to have these guys hiding from coming out from the inside. So all right, I'm not going to put, well, let's see. I think he'll stick in there like that. There we go. And then this guy, I don't want to do it flat because I just think it looks better to have some dimension. So I don't really want to put dimension under his feet since they're going to slide underneath, but you do want the dimension on the top so he pops out a little bit. There we go. And then let's pop this up. What I like about this card is all the extra white. So it just kind of makes this a nice clean card. And this one's flying out of the card. Cute. Now since we have all these extra little pieces, we could easily add some stars. to this. You could pop these up too, or just glue them on. And we'll put one there. Nice little added touch. And then of course, I always like to do something on the inside, and since we have this little one already cut out, we can add him to the inside. Go. So a simple little card, nice, clean. Again, we have this one too, and very different, you know, a lot of color versus the white look to it. I like that. All right, now we're going to go ahead and do the accordion one. So again, if you want to do this with me, get your paper out and get your scoreboard out. I have a big scoreboard, but I'm going to show you if you just have a little one, we can use this as well. Sometimes this small one is just easier to pull out. So the first measurement is 1 3/4. So you're going to score that. Then you're going to score it at 3.5 inches, 5 1/4 inches right here, and then 7 inches. Now this little board, of course, is too wide. So just show, so you can write this down on your little template. When you flip this over, that's just 4 inches. So you can flip your paper around if you have a small scoreboard and score it at 4 inches. That gives you those same measurements, so you can see it. Okay, so now what you want to do is you're going to make two mountains and 2 valleys. So you're going to give it a nice crease. So you've got, those are your creases. Okay, now when I cut my base of my paper, I didn't think to look in the back, and so this paper actually has a barcode on the back, but no worries because all of our paper has some really great little strips on it. So I just cut one like this. All right, so that just, again, this is the back of the card, but I didn't want to leave that like that. So, okay. So now we've got, we're going to go ahead and just decorate this panel up. I've got lots of different little pieces already cut. So we can move our scoreboard out of the way. And so with this piece, you can see that I'm using the back of this paper. Oh, that one is messed up. Okay. So the back of this paper has the stars on it, and I wanted to leave that in this, on this panel. So there's that one. And then I've got a couple other stripes. I did 2 more stars and 2 of the stripes. So I'm just going to alternate this. I am not sure why we're having freezing issues. Okay. Oh, that one's a little bit crooked here. Let's redo that. All right, there we go. And then this one. Okay, and then the stripe. I like alternating these. Still the same.
Yeah. We'll have to figure it out.
Oh. Oh, gosh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know why all of a sudden the last couple weeks have been kind of having issues. Okay. All right. So there was that part. Then with this piece here, the 6 inches by 3 inches, you're going to score this in half. So I took a dark blue piece and scored that. And we're going to attach this when this is closed. What I want to do, this is going to sandwich around this piece. So when these pieces are closed, this is going to attach to this whole thing. And then it'll open up like that. So I want it to be centered in here. So once I kind of figure out where that's going to be, I can open this up and I can add my adhesive here just on the outside. You can kind of see where I put that tape. Then I can close it, move it up just a little bit. Okay, make sure that's in position. Then I'm gonna open this up and I'm gonna put adhesive on the outside on this side. Okay, keep that closed. All right. So then it's going to open up like this. All right, this is going to be on there. Okay. All right, we'll do this, finish this up here. Okay, this one is going to go right in the center here. And this little monster wishes, I popped this up because I think he looks like he could be holding a little banner in his hands. So that's going to be like that. And on the inside, I've stamped happy birthday. So we'll just do this all flat so we can put this in here. Now the key when you're putting in the sentiment piece, you want to make sure that it's going to be hidden when this is closed. So just make sure you're right in the center so that's not going to show initially. And then I've got this piece. This is all from our wavy square dies. And we'll do that. And then we've got all these fun pieces. Now these pieces are all cut from the paper. So we could just add some of these to this panel. We'll just do it real quick here. And you just decorate this thing up as much as you want. So again, a fun card that if you don't have time to stamp, you can just use the images right out of the paper. That's cute. And let's see. Let's put another one in here. This guy. All right. Almost done. Again, you can add a bunch of these little things. You can add the stars. And put him There. So there is your fun accordion card. And then here's our other card. Okay. Again, thanks for joining me tonight, guys. We'll hopefully we'll get some things fixed so that the video is working better next week. I hope you have a great week, and I dare you to be artsy. Bye, guys.